welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be part 2 of my coloring book collection as of January 2018. Now I will pretty much say what I'm going to have said in part 1, just a couple of little housekeeping items. In part 1 I said that I'm not doing this video for the sole purpose of bragging or anything like that. I am doing this video because it was asked for. It's a much requested video, so I decided to go ahead and show my collection. I do this about once a year, and but I've been able to put everything in one video, but for this year my collection has grown quite a bit over the last year and a half or so, and so I'm gonna have to kind of break this up into different parts, you know, that way we don't have a video that's going to last like 4 hours or anything like that. So now, as I said, I'm not doing this for the sole purpose of bragging. This was a requested video, and so I'm doing that. But I will say that I do have a rather large collection. That's why we have to break it up into several parts. It's not as large as I have seen from some people, but it is quite extensive. And I know I have more books than any one woman can possibly color in a lifetime, but you know what? They make me happy. I love them. And yeah, they make me happy, so I have them. All right. So I will point also down to the description bar. Just look downstairs. You will find that in the video. A couple of things to bring your attention to. I have my Amazon affiliate link down there. I am an Amazon affiliate, so anytime you purchase anything from any links that I provide, it just gives me a small, tiny little kickback, and that pretty much just goes right back into the channel to help support it so that I can bring new supplies and product reviews and things to show you guys, and so that we can also do giveaways and things like that. I'm not going to put any of the books in the description section. I'm not going to do links to that. Just because I have so many books here, but if you go on to my affiliate link and if you do some shopping there, then that should help out. Also, I have a little tip jar, so if anyone is so inclined to put anything in there, again, that just goes right back into the channel to help support it. So yeah, don't feel pressured or anything because it's not necessary, but it is down there in case anybody is so inclined to do anything with that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get on with the part 2 of the coloring book collection. Now, I did say that I had a couple of other Dover and Creative Haven books that I didn't show in part 1 because I had them in, I actually had them in another pile where some of my other newer books were, because the ones that I'm going to show you are newer books, and so I hadn't put them with my other Creative Haven books yet or anything. But I do have them here, which I will go ahead and show you. Okay, so we have Fashions of the First Ladies, and this is a new book I have. I haven't done anything with it as of yet. Okay, then we have Tudor and Elizabethan Fashions. Next is Medieval Fashions. Alright, moving on. Those are all of the Creative Haven and Dover ones that I have. Moving on is I have Love Secret coloring book, and this came from AliExpress. This was a new one that I just got in the other day. If you watched my last haul video, you will see that in there. But this came from AliExpress, and it's a Chinese book, but it's kind of a English edition one, and I almost kind of gave up on seeing that again, or actually seeing it, because it took so long to get to me, and I think they ship it from China, I think is where all the stuff from AliExpress comes out of, so it takes quite a bit to get to you, and I think they ship it like book rate or something like that, so it does take quite a bit to get to you, and it kind of came a little crumpled up, so I've been trying to flatten it out a little bit with underneath some of the books, and it's kind of helping a little bit, but my cover is still pretty worn and dented and stuff, but it is a cute book. Haven't done anything with it yet, but I will probably be doing something with it for Valentine's Day. Okay, next is the Junk Food coloring book. Again, featured in my last haul. Same as with the food coloring book. Okay, whoops. Okay, then we have The Look. We have Mysterious Planets. I love this book. I think it's so pretty. We have Vogue. We have Tudors, what's this one? The Tudors by Natalie, I can never pronounce her name, Grueninger? Gruninger, The Tudors. Another new one I got. Haven't done anything with it yet. This one is Fun Fashion Looks. Another new one. And this one is, this is a Sherry Baldy one. This is My Bestie's Monsters Ever After. So that one will go with the rest of my Sherry Baldy books. Because these books that I'm showing you are fairly new, I kind of had them sort of not with my other ones. They were kind of in my new section, so to speak. So I did not have, some of them are kind of out of order because I didn't have them in my case where I would have those with like some of the other authors and stuff. Alright, so moving right along. Okay. We are all going to know these books. This is Anamorphia by Kirby Rosanas. And then we have Imagimorphia, of course. And then Mythomorphia by Kirby Rosanas. Then we have, what is this one? We have Manga Coloring Book, and this is by Camilla D'Erico. And this is kind of a neat book. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I've been kind of just waiting for the right time to do something in this one. But this is kind of an interesting, sort of cool looking book. You know, it's very different. So I'll be coloring in some manga in that one. Then we have the Rhapsody in the Forest coloring book. It's one of those Japanese ones. And then we have the Minuet de Bonheur coloring book, kind of the same thing. Another Japanese one. Then we have Fairy Tales by what is it? Emily Lighthall Oberg. Fairy Tales by Emily Lighthall Oberg. I hope I said that correctly. Next one is The Rabbit Girl. I think this one's a Korean book. This one is a very cute book. Then we have The Time Garden by Daria Song. And then we have The Time Chamber, also by Daria Song. So some of these books I'm showing you guys now, they've been around quite a while. Then we have Night Voyage, also by Daria Song. So some of these are pretty well known. They've been around quite a while. They've definitely been making their rounds, for sure. The next one is The Beauty of Horror. And this one isn't for everybody. You know, I will say that. If you don't like, you know, coloring like blood and guts, you're not going to like this one. And then next we have The Beauty of Horror 2. And I think there's a third one that's going to be coming out this year too sometime. And another set of books that we all know is Romantic Country. Then we have Romantic Country, The Second Tale. And Romantic Country, The Third Tale. And I'm just kind of going through some of these fast because, you know what, we all know these books. Okay, so this is Dragons by Raven Phelan. Dragons by Raven Phelan. We have Jasmine Beckett Griffith's coloring book. I think most of us love that one. Jasmine Beckett Griffith Halloween coloring book. Then we've got I Love My Hair by Andrea Pippin. Now this one is very different. It's got like, and I don't have anything done in here, but it's got like, and I did a flip through of this on my channel. Again, it's one of those that I've been just kind of waiting for the right time to do, but it's very whimsical. It's got like all this hair, and it's got like flowers in it and all kinds of decorations, braids. So I've been just kind of waiting for the right time to color in this one. It's one of those that you got to kind of sort of be in the mood for. So I am planning to color in this one pretty soon. It is definitely on my list. So then we have these next books, and this is Nice Little Town 2 and Nice Little Town. Nice Little Town. And then Nice Little Town 2. Those are just really, really little books. And then we have this Nice Little Town, another Nice Little Town coloring book. It's a bigger one. Okay. We have Nice Little Town Christmas. Okay. Next is the wallpaper, let's see, Wallpaper Colorways coloring book. And then we have the wallpaper coloring book. Alright. Then next is Come Home to Color by Debbie Macomber. Or Macomber. Come Home to Color. This is a really pretty book. Okay, then we have Gods and Beasts by, was it Adam Fisher? Yes, I was right. This one is an Adam Fisher book. Gods and Beasts. And then we've also got Escape, what is this one? The Brothers Grimm coloring book. And other classic fairy tales. Escape into a world of fantasy and imagination. This is another one by Adam Fisher. So Grimm's The Brothers Grimm fairy tales. The Brothers Grimm fairy tales. I wanted to make sure I had that title right. Okay. Alright, then next we have Harry Potter coloring book. I think this is the original Harry Potter coloring book. Love this book. Then we have Harry Potter Magical Places and Characters. Next is Harry Potter Magical Creatures. After that, we have Harry Potter Magical Artifacts. Then we have Halloween coloring book, and this one is by Mardell Rubio. Mardell Rubio. Halloween. Then next we have Mascara coloring book, also by Mardell Rubio. Then, oops. And then we have coloring books falling all over the place. Holy cow. Then next we have Sirena, also by Mardell Rubio. Then we have Silent Night by Mardell Rubio. Next one is Animal Beauty. This is a Grayscale photo coloring book, and this is by Anne Manera. And then we have the Fantasia coloring book. We all know what this one is. Then we've got Unicorns Are Jerks. This coloring book is so hilarious, I'm telling you. And I did do one in here. I did this one here for my snarky and scary color along. But this book is so funny. I plan to color some more in there. And then I have this Valentine's coloring book, and it is, I think it's just a hearts coloring book. A hearts kind of Valentine's thing. And I actually did do one in this book last year. See if I can find what we did. Oh, and I started another one. Oh gosh, I forgot I had started this one here. This is a work in progress. I had started another one. But I did do one in here. And I think I got it done. Let's see. I know I got a completed one done in here. Okay, here is the completed one that I got done in here. And I did put a little bit of stickles on it. And let's see if there's anything else that I did with this one. Actually, no. The only one, I was mistaken. The only one I completed in here was this one. I did this one. But I had, it looks like I had some stuff that I put in this book that was copied off. Yeah, this wasn't a part of the book. But here is what I had in the book. I had copied, or this was copied off onto some other paper because I went to a coloring thing at the library. And so they had some of these, and so I grabbed this page and started working on it, but this is a work in progress, so it's nowhere near even done yet or anything. But I thought, I was going, wait a minute, I had started one in this book, because I thought that I had just had this one done in this book, this completed one, and so I was kind of surprised when it looked like I had one that I had started that was a work in progress, but it is actually this thing here, and that's not part of the book. It's just a copied off design from something else. Okay, so that is that Valentine's coloring book there. And the paper in it, I gotta say, it's not really that great. It's double-sided. It's not that great. It's one of those books that's kind of like, eh, but it was, I needed something real quick for Valentine's Day, so that's what I grabbed. All right, now this next book, I will say that if you're easily offended by like strong language or like graphic, you know, like really graphic stuff, then this isn't going to be for you. So just know that. But here is a swear word coloring book, and then, you know, so just you know, it's that kind of thing isn't for everybody, but you know, and I did complete one in here. I started this on my snarky color along, so that's what I did there. But again, you know, this kind of book isn't for everybody, so if you're offended by that, you know, then sorry about that. Just try to gloss over that. All right, so next we have Flower Pot Hatchlings coloring book, and this is by Heather Valentin. This is the Lacy Sunshine's Flower Pot Hatchlings, and I did do one in here. This was a, this was a buddy color with Shalene. So I did this with her in this book. And then this next one is Flower Pot Pretties, also by Heather Valentin, Lacy Sunshine. And I did do a couple in this one because I remember I just sewed some pages. Here is this one that I did. So I did this with my Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencils from Faber-Castell, and then just went over some of that with some polychromos, and then same thing here in this picture. I actually put on some acrylic paint for the background, and then went over and did this with Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencils and polychromos, and then put some stickles on it. And this one here also has some stickles too. So Flower Pot Pretties. And then the last one, no, there's two more here. So then I have the Sleeping Beauty coloring book, and this one also is done on like Create Space paper, so it's not really one of the best coloring books, and it's got a lot of images that are real similar. But I did do one in here because I used this for a Crayola challenge. Oops. I did use this one for a Crayola challenge when Bellatrix Lestrange took all of my lovely art supplies and just left me with that box of crayons. So that's what I did with Crayola crayons in this book, Sleeping Beauty. And then in the Smurfs book, I do have a Smurfs book. Same kind of thing. It really wasn't, it's really not a terribly nice book. It's on Create Space paper, and it's just like, it's just got like images that, I think were just sort of put together. And I don't think I colored anything in this book as of yet. No, I didn't. I thought I might have, but I couldn't remember, but I didn't. So anyway, that's all of that pile. Let me grab some more books and I will show you some more. So just give me a second and I will be right back. Okay guys, I think the last books that I'm going to show you in this video is a series of, and I believe there's 8 books in this series, but these are the Coloring Beautiful Princess books, and I love these things. Like, these are Chinese coloring books that I got from Amazon. So this one is Coloring Beautiful Princess Perfect Bride, okay? And as you can see, it's all in Chinese, so you can't really read what's on here. But the only reason I know what the book is it's got a sticker on it that says what it is. It says Perfect Bride. But there's also others in this series too. So let me just show you each one of these, okay? And I'll just show the front covers here. But there's like Fairy and Myth. There's Daughter of Nobility. There's Gorgeous Princess. There's Adorable Princess. There's I think Divine something or other. Here is this one is Elegant Princess. This one here. This one is Fairies and Myth. This one here. Or no, this one isn't Fairies and Myth. This one is Fairies and Myth. This one here is Princess and Fairy Tales. So you kind of get the idea. I was asked to do flip-throughs of these books, which I will do in another video. But to my knowledge, there's like 8 books in this series. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have all of them. They have them here on the back of the books too, but they're not in English, so it's kind of hard to tell what they are unless you actually can recognize it by the cover, or if you have a sticker on there that tells you what it is. But I will do flip-throughs of these books because I was asked. I love these books. I think they're great. Really, really, really nice books. And yeah, so I will make a separate video on those since that was requested. But that is part 2 of my coloring book collection. I will be back with part 3 another time, and we will show you even more books. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment, tell me what you think, subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already, but better yet, hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. You all have a great day, and we will talk to you in the next video, whether it is part 3 of this collection or another video that I put up. So y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, bye guys.